Hello everybody and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2 after a little bit of a break. Sorry about that guys, it has been a little while since we did this for the last time, but we are back and I am joined by the ever dragon-like Aavak.
Hello, everyone. She says when she's the one that's got the red lizard in her party. I find that amusing. But hello, and yes, sorry for the long delay. You would think, living in the same house, that Shelab and I would be able to synchronize our schedules to get recording done. But it's actually been a crazy busy last 2 weeks, and just time never lined up, unfortunately. So that's the reason why we haven't been back. But don't worry, if such a delay should happen in the future, if at any point, for some reason, we're not going to continue the series, we will make an update video as soon as that's decided to let everyone know. So if there is just a delay like this in the future, you can simply assume that it is because we just didn't manage to get the time to record, because that's one of the pitfalls of a collab is you can't just record when it's good for you. You have to wait until everyone involved has got time for it, and it's always a little less convenient. But yes, hello everyone, welcome back. I've just made dinners for everyone who actually eats. I shall share them out with the eaterers right now, actually. Let me send them out to Red Prince. Actually, should I have sent that to the Red Prince?
What did you send to Red Prince?
I sent him some food. But are we really gonna? Do we want to give him some food? Because we
might be wanting to change him out for somebody else soon, so we might want to take all his stuff off him.
Maybe we do want to do that. We'll bear that in mind then. But for the time being, things are reasonably good. Oh, and since it's been so long since we recorded, one positive in this is that we've had a chance to catch up with all of the comments. Did your comments lead you to any tips, Shelab?
Not particularly, I don't think. They just...
Well, my comments certainly did give us one or two. That is, you can just learn the book whenever. You don't need a memory slot in order to actually learn the skill. It'll just be added to your available skills, and then you can kind of hot swap them as and when. I think there may be restrictions. Yeah, so we can just flat up learn the skills that we've got.
Great.
And it'll be great. Learn this one. Could not learn Shackles of Pain. Oh, why not? Oh, Necromancer 2 and Hydrosophist Manuel. Beast, what about you? Do you have necromancy, I wonder? Let's have a quick look at that, shall we? I completely forget how to do that. My lord, it has been that long.
Just quickly.
No, that's sneaking. It's been way too long, my lord. Hydrosophist, did I get you Necromancer? And I have not. Necromancer is actually a pretty good skill. Even if you don't want any of the skills in the Necromancer trait, it's a really decent skill to have regardless, just because it means that you'll heal when you hurt people.
Right. A bit of a life leech going on.
Yeah, exactly. A bit of life leech.
Well, while you're doing that, I stole all the Red Prince's stuff out of his inventory, so...
Poor Red Prince. Poor Red Prince. You may also, well, it depends on the armor. Are we going to send him back in? I don't think we should. I didn't send Thane back in rags because, frankly, even though Thane is just a massive jerk.
Unless his armor's amazing. If there's anything that's totally amazing, I might take it off him. But
I mean, I don't know.
He has got some nice stuff.
I want to leave Thane with his dignity, even though he's got, frankly, far too much of it. Or at least that he's got an enormous ego. But should we head into City? Because I think where we last left off, if my memory serves, which it might not, you were interested in talking with Lohse, were you not?
Yes, I was. And also with Griff. I think there's a...
Oh, yes. Very good point.
A guy called Griff. And we found a second half of his quest, didn't we? We never actually took the quest off him.
Yes, that is very, very true. Okay, well, shall we head on up?
Yeah. This way, is it? Yes.
What's going on here?
Ooh.
What did you say? That's what happened, isn't it?
What's going on here?
Bleeding snake.
How rude.
That is very rude.
No, let's not get nasty. Greet's better off, I'm sure. Keep her name out your mouth, how about?
I'm assuming Greet is in the coffin.
It isn't my fault she's dead.
Oh dear.
Gods. The smell, though.
Oh, wow. Okay, I don't think he's saying the right things.
Yeah, we might need to intervene here, you know that.
By all means.
I have to intervene. What if I gotta make it worse?
Well, you're a lizard. Talk to the lizard.
Okay.
I'm not a human.
Excuse us.
You're talking to me, not her, Sam.
You caught up?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. You're acting like a madman.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on.
Okay, I could take the lizard option to step forward and speak up for my kinsman.
I'm really not sure what's going on here, so I genuinely don't know what to do. I got a vague recollection of talking to these guys previously when we played in the early access.
I don't think it went well. I think I remember talking to them as well. I don't think it went well. I'm going to ask if I might help them settle that argument. I'm not going to stick up for the lizard just because he's a lizard.
Piss off.
Well, that didn't go well.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me. If she were my wife, I'd be happy for her.
Ouch.
He doesn't make it better for himself, does he?
No.
A flat smile twitches across Balladeer's lips.
Oh dear.
She never did like you.
Wow. Well done, Lab. Maybe you should have stuck up for him. Scallywag, he's dead because of you.
No, he's not.
I'm gonna chat with Balladeer. Are you caught up?
Yep.
No justice in this pit but what you make yourself.
Okay. I'm going to ask what he means. I'm not going to ask why there's a dead lizard heaped at his feet.
We know why. He killed him.
The corpse of the lizard beside him and keeps hammering. Thud, thud, thud.
I'm going to ask him what happened. I saw what happened, but I want him to tell me in his words what he thinks happened.
He insulted one of mine. He got what he was asking for.
All right.
Don't feel too bad. Fella had no decency. If you don't have that, you don't have anything to live for.
I mean, he socially awkward, true, but
yeah,
he seemed decent to me.
All right.
I'm going to continue the inquiry and try to be casual without seeming like I'm picking a side here. I'm going to ask who the lizard insulted.
The love of my life. Gret. She passed in the night. Something in the stomach. Doctor couldn't help her.
Oh, when he said would prefer to die puking 1,000 times over, I thought like she drunk herself to death or something, but it sounds like she was just sick.
Or poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
He tenderly runs a hand along the coffin's side panel.
If she were here, she'd tell me this plank is crooked. Chastise me for using warped wood on her final bed. Then she'd laugh and kiss me. Just here.
The man holds a hand to his cheek for a moment. He turns from you, lines up another nail, and hammers it into the panel.
It's so sad.
It is sad. I don't think the... I mean, what he said about justice, Sam could have stopped at any point, and it's a shame he died over words, because it didn't seem like Sam wanted to be insulting her or anything, but at the same time, what would killing Balladeer achieve ultimately?
Yeah, he's just angry, I think.
He'll be tortured by his own demons in time.
He will.
Anyway, Sam's probably not needing any of his equipment anymore. And since you're both lizards, I feel that it would be proper that you inherit his belongings, not me. I don't want anything to do with this sorry state of affairs.
Wouldn't know a thing about
He didn't have that much on him. Some gold, a chicken foot.
Chicken feet might be useful. What else we got going on? We have got buckets, bedrolls, helmets. Oh my lord! Oh, also barrels and some gold. Ha! I
Ooh.
approve of the gold and a fish rack too. Looks like
On
you're
the fish
grabbing that one.
2 herrings.
2 herrings, my lord.
2
That's
herrings.
more than 1 herring.
It is.
There's a fish bowl. Bone, rather. Most of the things around here are actually belong to people.
Yeah, and we've done a lot of stealing around here already.
Have we?
I did some.
What have you been up to that I haven't been seeing?
I did some stealing.
lord.
That stealing around that woman. That
You scallywag, you.
No,
Voidwoken are attractive.
you know.
You want to talk with the...
But why?
I remember. I'm just giving you drip because of your lack of morality.
Okay.
Do you want to talk with Rezek?
Change back.
Sure.
What if there are no sorcerers left?
The king's brow knits together, then apart and back again. He seems to be swimming deep in his thoughts and doesn't look up as you approach.
Going to cease by a
caught up, by the way.
destructive spirit. Oh, sorry. Seized by a destructive spirit, you stomp on his foot. I was just
Okay.
being suitably horrified that was an option. Just
Oh, I
randomly
thought that's what you were
stomp on
going for.
his-
I was like, wow, you're really embracing this like lack of morals rogue thing. I approve, and I'm shocked all at once.
No, I'm just going to tap him on the shoulder.
What? Oh, kin. New, are you? Very good, very good. Make yourself at home.
I will. I'll ask the kin what's on his mind with my special lizard option.
My mind? What else, kin? I'm wondering why. All of this. Source, the Voidwoken, the Divine. Why?
What do you mean?
We've used Source for thousands of years. We have used it to heal, to grow. How can it be that it suddenly summons these horrors from the void? And when will Alexander ascend to divinity? We cannot continue like this.
That's a fair point, actually. The idea that the whole plague, or rather the fear of Source, seems relatively new because it has been
Yeah.
around for an awfully long time. And although we haven't specifically seen mention of it in any of the lore we've read, apparently it didn't always cause the Voidwoken. That's a very interesting thing
It seems to be
discover.
like things have changed since Alexander took the throne, and he's saying like, when will Alexander ascend to divinity? So it's like, well, is it maybe that the previous divine was a proper divine, and now no one is?
I'm wondering that as well. I'm not entirely certain of Alexander's divinity, honestly. I'm a little bit concerned about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's wander onwards. We've got a couple of barrels over here. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Some more gold. Good. And since it's not red, I don't feel bad about taking it. It's not stealing if it's not red. Oh, Laszlo. Well, before I check you out, Laszlo, let's have a look at what's in this tent. There's a bedroll. Someone else's. There is.
Loads of stuff that
Broken
someone
bottles.
else's.
There's
But
all
does
sorts
it-
of things in here.
Doesn't seem worth taking a lot of it though.
No, of course not.
Just junk.
A light helmet, though.
Oh, where? Mine.
I'm looking at it right now. It's on the floor. It doesn't show up when you use Alt.
Oh,
but It is
right.
a light helmet. You may or may not want to try and sneak, and I'll warn you when someone's approaching,
Okay.
and see if you can grab it. Wait. There's people looking around. Okay, now it's clear. No, ooh, wait, no.
I'm waiting.
I think he's gonna unsneak.
I'm trying to.
Oh, you were discovered. Don't worry though. Doesn't look like he's suspicious yet. But the problem is, how are you gonna wear that around without them realizing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Beast talk with the dwarf, and maybe Beast can trade.
I can't sneak at the moment.
Well, no, listen in.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You're missing on something. This is a companion origin moment, by the way. There are some characters your companions will want to speak with privately. Forbidding this may negatively affect your relationship. However, allowing it may make you complicit in any consequences. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm fairly sure that Laszlo was one of the dwarves that Beast specifically mentioned that he needed to talk to regarding the Queen and
Oh,
all of that.
wow.
Are you caught up now?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
They stole me boots and burned me hat, but Beast of the Sea will come asking for me. They locked me up with a pig and a rat, but Beast of the Sea will come asking for me.
I like that song.
Seems poignant because he has come asking for you.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad for being off the top of me head.
Yeah, actually, I think it was pretty good.
He bows to an almost comical depth, then rises and laughs.
Welcome to the Joy, my famed friend.
Well, I wasn't feeling so welcome till now. You almost had me dancing.
Okay. I don't need anyone feeding Beast overinflated ego. No, I like his ego being overinflated. He's awesome. That beard demands an inflated ego.
It does.
I'm going to stand back and let them catch up.
You got any more songs in you? This savage beast could use some soothing.
Well, I got a right good rebel whooper on hand, warning of the barbaric beast. The other, well, it ain't so respectful, but Royal Guardsfolk on holiday always ate it up.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe don't
Seems
want
like
to
that's
just sing that one.
It seems like that's a bit of a bold jab, just on the side of not being an insult, so you can't immediately just stab someone for it. But it's clearly that, like, in my mind, lines are being drawn there.
Gotta admit, I'm tired of hearing the shanties all singing my praises. Let's hear the royalist tune. I bet it dresses me down real good.
One royalist tune coming up. Oh, Macca Smiles, bastard born, the man of life enraged him. A gnashing varmint he became, so Queen sought then to cage him. A pitiful sight, his inadequate fight, the quivering lump sent out of Queen's sight. Macca Smiles, bastard born, the royal knights upstaged him.
Ouch.
Ha! I knew there'd be some good lines in there. Quivering lump. Too funny to be mad at.
He has a good sense of humour.
Yeah, I can't tell if Beast is actually being genuine there, or whether he's barely containing his rage.
I don't
Royal
know.
Guard. It sing this while
He
wandering
asked for
the
it.
hinterlands, looking for rebels in the shadows. Was some time ago, of course. Back when you were banished to the Isle of Mists.
Beast looks to the ground for a moment, but just a moment. His cheeks rise and redden, and he roars in laughter.
Seems to be taking it quite well.
Those were the days, eh, chum? Well, I've got to get moving. Good to see a friendly face, though. Ain't too many wandering around this glum camp.
Okay, I completely misread that situation. Wow.
He was just happy to see his friend and laugh about stuff.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how to interpret what just happened there, but I'm going to have a quick talk with Beast, if you'd like to listen in.
Sure, hang on. Come out here. I'm not getting that helmet anytime soon.
Okay. Let's see. Wonder how he ended up on, well, actually, I'm fairly certain we've asked on the ship to Fort Joy, but I'll ask it again.
Aye, this is a good one. Now, close your eyes and let it wash over you.
Okay, eyes closed. Are your eyes closed?
Everything's a big long story with him, eh? Yeah, they're
Shush,
closed.
they're awesome.
How am I supposed to read it?
Got a peek to see where I've got to click in. Okay, ready? Go.
The beast of the sea is skippering his beloved ship, the Wave Dancer, heading to Reaper's Coast. His target's there, you see, a notorious criminal kingpin called Lohse.
Peeking in again. Okay,
The sails
continue.
are full and the crew's in right spirits, barking shanties like a chorus of seals. Tell my mates I sailed the straits and soon will dock in the Echo's Hall. Ain't to last though. Magister ships surround the Wave Dancer like sharks circling their prey. The brave rebels are on the ropes until the legendary beast boards the Magister flagship and summons a cyclone the likes of which no man or woman has seen. Rain and wind, Voidwoken everywhere, and our hero beast, the valiant, selfless beast, surrenders himself to the Magisters so the Wave Dancer may escape amid the rising chaos. What bravery! What sacrifice?
Such ego. But in a good way.
Mhm.
Ah, what bollocks. I ain't
Oh.
no hero. Besides, you know how the rest goes. Hell, you're helping to write it. The Magisters haul me off, and soon enough, I'm heading to Fort Joy. Collared, like the beast I am.
Oh, I don't like that. It sounds to you like his crewman's the real heroes. No. Point out that he enjoys a bit of embellishment. Can you trust him, to be honest with you? Yeah, actually. I like him.
Ah,
I
you're
look him in the
making
eyes.
me blush. Truth is, a captain's only as good as his crew, but we all share a common goal. Freedom. The dwarven people, we've been through a lot. We deserve it.
I agree.
This is just
So,
like Braveheart.
How'd they get you?
Oh, okay. Now I've got to decide on my backstory now. Let's see.
Ooh.
Wrong place, wrong time, or does it really matter? You're here now. In any case, say it happened the way it happened, so everyone they heard you were a sorcerer and hauled you off. Yeah, they probably did hear that I was a sorcerer. You know, I would have made no particular effort to hide my source abilities, being a bit of a wild barbarian mystic, doing my wild barbarian mystic things. You know, just minding my own business, helping people when they came by and asked for help, and you know,
In your little huts
openly
in the middle of
destroying and
nowhere.
eating people when they didn't. You know, if they look for trouble, then they get eaten. That's the way it goes. Also, I was undead. That probably made some people
Uneasy.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But yeah, they probably just heard me.
This time it's us. Sorcerers, I mean. Next time it'll be them. You wait and see. Justice has a way of doing the old rounds.
And it does, actually.
As for me,
He runs a hand slowly down the plaits of his beard, smiling sumptuously.
Ooh,
I don't plan to spend a moment longer here than is strictly necessary.
okay. Well, I'm going to take my leave with that. That was a nice little conversation, but I don't want to take the entire episode having these awesome conversations. I like that. And seems that Beast and I actually have gotten a little bit closer as well. That was, we actually got quite a lot of points there in terms of the reputation. I'm not sure if I can tell where the reputation is, though. Is there any way that tells me this? I'm not
like
sure.
how much your henchmen like you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh well. Anyway, right. We've got Waltz wandering around, but shall we go and try and find ourselves Lohse?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. You lead the way. There's loads of people we can talk to, but we can always swing by.
Do you
and
remember
talk to
where
them
she
again.
was at all?
Not off the top of my head. Though, before we go, do you want to have Red try and talk with Laszlo? Might be able to trade for a helmet. I mean, if you're feeling particularly
maybe.
non-steely.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to get my hands on that helmet that was in that tent.
Yeah.
And I think, as you say, I might get caught walking around with it more than the actual stealing. So sure, let's get on Red. And where's Laszlo gone? Oh, there he is.
Right by me. And Mira.
Warming himself by the fire.
Ancient empire ditties. Got nothing spicy enough to keep my mind off this place for a few bars.
Okay, I'll do the trade first before Red Prince annoys him too much.
Oh, was he annoying him when he talked?
No, he's just got several options that might annoy him, possibly. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he hasn't got anything. He's got beer, mutton, leather scraps, and a toy chair.
Damn it.
What's wrong?
I just got pulled into a chat.
That's fine. I'll just take my leave here and try and find wherever you are. Join the chat.
Okay, it looks like it was actually
yeah.
Beast that got pulled into the chat as well. Let me know when you're caught up.
I'm caught up.
Okay, well, we've got, let's see. I don't think Beast would respond with the noble response
No.
there. I'm going to say there are plenty of your own kind around here. You'll manage. Ask why he wants to know.
It's just, I've a proposition. Something very worth knowing. But it's hardly a group affair. I only need one.
Oh, okay. I actually genuinely think Beast would be the sort to just be quite upfront with it. Like, nah, if my mates can't, or in his mind, his crew can't be a party to it, then he has no particular interest in it.
Oh, noble. But after the Magisters take you,
She's
all
not
your
gonna tell us now.
nobility will have been for nothing.
Nope.
Good luck with your friends, though. Enjoy your last days in good company, won't you?
Well, we already know like 6 ways out of here, so
I know, that's the thing. Oh, my lord. Right. Well, I mean, we could have pursued that, but no, I don't think Beast would have been the sort to have gone along with that.
and that is
So-
fair enough.
Okay, Red is still talking with Laszlo?
Oh,
Actually, no, he's not.
no, he's
he's-
not.
Never mind. There was all kinds of craziness going on there. Sometimes the game is a little bit wonky. Oh, really?
You just arrived, isn't that right? Are you...
I'll just take my leave. I'm not going to have that conversation again.
I mean, yeah, sure. If you think that's what Red would do.
Yeah, I think Red wouldn't even deign to speak to that man.
I
Far too
totally think
noble.
Red would have just been gone. Of course I'm alone. Someone of my breeding isn't going to have company.
Oh, possibly.
Never mind then. Let's head on up. And where was Lohse? I think she was around. Here we are.
Ah, right by the gate. Right, do you mind if I chat to her?
Out here. Yeah, by all means. Make sure you're controlling the right person.
Oh, no.
Is staring intently at the statue.
You are, I think.
Fingers curled
Oh, yeah.
rigidly at her sides. Greyish-black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks.
I was controlling Red, but it automatically changed.
Oh, interesting.
You caught up?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Can I gently call out and ask if she's alright?
Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours, dark pupils dilated into great black voids.
Wow.
She's having one of those visions or whatever she does.
Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Hi.
You.
Who are you? Some lady?
Yes, I am. Some lady. Ladyshelab. No. Frown and ask why she's acting so strangely. I'll just exchange names. We can ask about the strange stuff later.
Yeah.
I'm Lohse. Pleased to meet you.
I'll say her name sounds familiar.
I've given a few shows around Reaper's Coast. Might be you saw a poster or a flyer. Might be you even heard about the, incident.
Go on. What incident?
Well, I was giving this concert up on Overlook Hill. There was a great crowd. They were really feeling it. But I guess it was too good. I had me a little source flare-up. Everyone went a bit, I don't know, wild, rabid.
Oh dear.
I snapped out of it before anyone got hurt, but the Magisters caught me backstage afterwards.
Okay, now I'll ask what she was doing a moment ago. Was that a source flare up too?
Ah, it's nothing really. It's just, I'm just a bit, well, a bit hospitable.
What do you mean by that?
To demons? To ghosts or something? That sounds like possession. I'll tell her she needs to elaborate.
Put it like this. You've never been a host, I bet. That's because you're an infested clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you.
Okay.
Wow.
Flesh
I
bag.
can't. What? Yeah.
But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price.
So you're half price in. Makes sense.
Can't tell if this is a euphemism or not.
Mm-hmm.
Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied.
I'll ask her who or what she was hosting a few moments ago.
Now, isn't that just the question of the hour? I can't be sure just yet. I'll be surprised if it's a demon. Definitely not a sprite either. Maybe a spectre, but I wouldn't bet money on it.
Okay.
So, how are you enjoying the joy?
It's joyful. I'm gonna say I heard the accommodation was exceptional. I had to see for myself. I can't resist that one.
So true. And you can stay as long as your heart desires, free of charge.
Well, not entirely free from what we've seen.
No.
So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that.
I'll say that sounds like a good idea.
It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if, when, push comes to shove.
Okay.
Lately, I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So, what'll it be?
She is rather accommodating, actually.
Yes. Well, we could just, an enchanter would be fine, I think.
Yeah, I'm all for going with the primaries, honestly.
Yeah. Stay as you
Sounds
are.
fine. So, we're good to go?
I'll say not. I might have to go out and get rid of Mr. Prince.
Yeah? Hey, wait a sec. It looks like you have all the company you need. Maybe another time, when you're a bit more on the lonely side.
Okay, so
Till then.
let's have a chat with Red.
At least he didn't
Quick
tell
one.
you to kill
Do
the other
seek
people.
my counsel. I highly recommend it.
Just going to say I'd like to go separate ways.
Are you certain you want to dismiss your companion?
Yes.
Your loss.
That's all you've got to say after all our time together.
I mean, he is wandering off with a pretty awesome
Hey
spear,
there,
like
old
a,
buddy,
a
Yeah.
special spear,
Wanna team up
and
again?
an awesome set of armor.
Okay, I've just spoken to Lohse again. She's asking if we want to team up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was easier than I thought. And I'll do my best to stay myself. Lead the way.
Okay, I will just say the first option. We're not totally alive.
Well, duh. I'm sure that disguise will fool most people, but I'm a very sensitive and discerning soul.
I've got to say, I love her voice. It's awesome.
Yep.
Most fleshy folks aren't really alive anyway. Don't sweat it. Or whatever it is you do.
That's fantastic. I approve.
Now, let's go.
Okay, so
And
she's...
I think she leveled up to catch up to
Yes.
our levels.
I'd have to
That's going to take you a
tons
little
of
bit
levels.
to take. So
Yeah.
before you do, I'm actually going to go and check out the Shrine to the Divine, if
Okay.
that's okay.
Yeah,
'Cause
of
I
course.
think this may actually be a... Oh, wow, there's loads of things here, actually. That's quite interesting. It's also
shrine
a
depicts
Tales of the
Lohse
Seven Gods,
Divine,
but...
avatar of the 7 gods.
I've caught up with what you're saying.
Oh, there's a button with a more described. Press it. Shall we do
Oh,
that?
wow. Yeah, sure.
You hear a strange sound, like rusted hinges creaking and air rushing through a tunnel. A hatch appears behind the shrine.
So this is where he said to look. I see.
Ah, so this was like a secret way into the Magister's place as
I
well.
thought it was in the courtyard. Like, we'd
Like
have
inside.
to get into the fort in some way first. Oh,
Yeah.
By the looks of it.
I'm going to interact with the shrine as well.
Eternal prayer. It worked.
I'm going to bow my head and offer a silent prayer to Lucian.
A low, resonant vibration hums somewhere deep within you. Your
Hum.
knees buckle. The hum grows louder. The world tilts and fades.
There we go. I've now got the waypoint for this area.
Ah, right. Maybe I should
Awesome.
quickly do the
Depicts
same.
Lucy in the
I
dark,
recommend it,
alone.
yeah.
Your knees.
There are so many people that we need to talk to. Oh my lord, we've got so much to do. But we're starting to get through there.
We are.
Before we do anything though, I'm actually going to use the hatch to the underground. Do you want to follow?
See where it goes. Yeah, I'm totally.
Fairly certain I know where it's going to go. Yeah, it went to exactly the same place I expected. Well, that is
here.
very, very useful.
Ah. So can
Okay. Do you want to take your level?
I would
with
love
Lisa?
to. Yes, I would love to. And we are back from me taking Lohse's 3 levels. So I'll just quickly explain what I've done. So she's a magey character, so I've just beefed up her intelligence to 15, and I've increased her constitution to 14. I've also, she had Aerothurge and Hydrosophist, so I put 2 points into Aerothurge and 1 point into Hydrosophist, just to, so she can do damage, but she can also do a bit of healing, which is going to be cool.
Nice.
She naturally had some bartering, so I increased that to 2, and she's already got Lore Master, but I didn't do anything to that. And then I've also just taken Elemental Affinity, which will allow her to cast spells for lower action points when she's standing in that element.
Oh, nice. So if she's casting a Hydrosophist-based spell, so water, if she stood in a puddle of water at the time.
Yeah.
Ah, that's pretty cool.
Unfortunately,
I also swapped out one of my skills as well.
Okay.
So I've dropped the contamination spell because I'm finding that I can't really use that too often to cause healing for us. And quite often we're fighting against undead at the moment. So I've swapped that one out for Blood Rain. Oh, sorry, Bloodsucker, so that when I can cast it on anyone who stood in a pool of blood, and they'll heal from it as a result.
Oh, that's great.
You were saying, though?
Better.
Sorry for interrupting.
Oh, that's okay. I was just saying that with Aerothurge spells, she'd have to be stood in lightning to get an improvement. So that's kind of suckful.
Yeah, maybe. Or a wind-based or some sort of... So steam might count.
Maybe. I don't know how much that would damage her either, but...
Okay, well,
Water
I'm
will
heading
help.
up the ladder again.
Okay, up we go.
Oh, there's a couple more people out here. There's a load of people who've been just wandering around. I'm going to have a quick chat with Dominic.
Dominic. Okay.
Oh, no. That's fantastic. I think it may have been... if we talked to him prior to clicking that button, it might have had something there.
That's pretty
Were
cool.
you listening in?
Yeah, I was listening in.
Okay. I'm going to see what he has to trade. Nothing of any particular note, unfortunately. Okay, fair enough then. We've got Buro, Kana, and Ivan Ben Mezd. I am pretty happy with Beast right now. So how about we go up around this way? I think we talked with Vizar when we entered, didn't we?
I think we did, yeah.
Okay, well, let's head in this direction then. Got Jeth and Farah. Would you like to talk with one of them?
Yeah, I will talk with Farah first.
Please.
Oh, you're using Lohse. Very nice.
You must help me. No one here will help me. Not one of these bastards. A child is missing. My baby.
Yes, that wasn't fully intentional. You caught up?
I'm caught up, yep.
I'll ask the child's name.
Irma. She's called Irma. I haven't seen her in days.
Have we seen an Irma around? I haven't.
I can't remember. I'll have a think after we're out of this. It might have been the young girl up by the waterfall.
Oh, maybe.
I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her.
I'll ask why no one will help her look.
This place turns people cold. Cold and wicked. That fellow Jeth over there speaks unutterable evil, but I can't move away from him. What if Irma comes back and I'm not here?
Okay, what does she know?
I last saw her just here, near 3 days ago. She was playing with her little doll, and I was washing out her tunic. I turned from her for one moment, and she was gone. Left her doll behind, too. It's so unlike her.
Okay, I'll take a closer look at the doll.
Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken, and it's time to come home. That's what I call her. My little chicken.
Aww.
She soaks up a steady stream of tears with her shirt sleeve.
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me.
I'm going to do my best to bid her goodbye for
You
now.
are an angel. Truly you are.
I'm trying to think what children we've seen. What was that child that was right at the start? Like
that was a young lad,
it was
I
a boy,
think.
was it? Yeah.
I don't remember who was over there. It could have been an Irma. Let's have a look in our journal. We've got a couple of things in there, actually.
Good
Right,
grief, yeah.
so let's start with Every Mother's Nightmare. Do you mind if I read through it?
Yeah, of course.
We've spoken to a sorcerer called Farah, who is frantically looking for her missing daughter, Irma. Okay, we haven't got anything in there about having met Irma.
No.
I'll read Signs of Resistance as well. We found a letter written by Dallas warning the Magisters of a group of dissidents called the Seekers. It seems that these Seekers are helping sorcerers to escape from Fort Joy. We met Han. So that boy was called Han. That's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, do you want to read the escape?
Sure. We learned that a group of dissident magisters called the Seekers are helping sorcerers to escape. We should try to find them.
Yeah. Now, I've no idea if that is Irma over there, but it's something we can definitely check on, though. Let's have a little bit more of a look around here first. In fact, I'm kind of interested in talking with this man, Jeff. Do you mind if I try?
Yeah, go for it.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
Mummy's right here.
You caught up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that Farah. You gotta cut that out. What's happened to you?
Well, I mean, she's lost her daughter. That's what's happened to her. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Cold.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
I'm gonna, ask if the two of them have history, because that actually seems strange.
Yeah,
just the way that they were talking.
Yeah, why is he so mean to her?
Well, no, more specifically, what happened to you implies that he thinks she's changed, which implies further that he knew her before the change, if that makes sense.
Yeah, totally makes sense.
It's what's not said that sometimes the more interesting.
Known her all my life.
Oh.
Her little girl Irma too. Farah was a straight shooting woman in those days. But now she's madder than a cuckoo and twice as loud.
Oh. That was a very different turn in his tone then. Daryl's almost seemed kind of...
It's like he knows the
forlorn.
daughter's dead or something, or, she's...
The fact that he said she's madder than a cuckoo. That's actually quite specific, because I don't know if you know how cuckoos are with children, with their young.
They take in... Yeah, they go into other nests.
Ask why she thinks she's mad. I wonder if Irma's already dead. If she's long dead. Let's find out. I'm gonna ask why he thinks she's mad.
What else do you call hollering after a ghost? That child of hers she's shouting after's been dead and buried a month over. Killed by a Voidwoken back in our own village. Never even stepped foot in Fort Joy.
That's
I would explain why we've not seen her.
I would also explain why she's saying that he's speaking. He says really evil things. If he's just saying, "Look, she's dead, she's gone," that would be
that's why no one will help her as well.
But that isn't to say that she's wrong. It could just be that other people are. This is interesting.
And there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her back.
I don't think my character would actually even look to barter, given the situation there. Every mother's nightmare. We've got an update to the journal. It says, we were informed by a sorcerer named Jeth that Irma isn't missing. She was killed in a Voidwoken attack some time ago. Have you had a look at that doll?
Not yet. I'll have a look now. Okay, so Irma's doll. It says, this doll belonged to Farah's daughter Irma, tear-stained and torn. It's a bleak reminder of the heartbreak suffered by the grieving woman. I think I need to speak to her again.
Okay, that's going to be a nasty conversation. Does Lohse have any kind of persuasion skills?
Let me have a look first. I don't
So I know
think
you've
she
bumped
does.
up bartering to replace...
Yes, bartering
Red.
and law she's got. So she doesn't have persuasion.
Is she able to investigate the doll in any way?
No.
He hasn't changed
Okay. Well, go ahead and have a chat with Farah and we'll see how it
Has
goes.
anybody got any persuasion?
I'll have a quick
Snow
look.
doesn't.
I've been meaning to get it, but I'm not sure I have yet. No, I haven't got any. Actually...
Does Beast?
Beast does. He has one persuasion.
Beast maybe needs to speak to her then.
Pass the doll over to... Well, first send it to... well, yeah, give it to Beast, because if it's something that Bran would be able to look at, yeah. And then it would automatically... That's one thing that we haven't been doing very much. If you want to examine a creature, examine it, and it'll use the highest person in your party's lore skill to get information from them.
Oh, right, that's
which is
useful.
really useful. But we'll have a look at what Bran can do. No, she doesn't actually say anything. Tell you it offers a search for her daughter if she showed you a little respect. Nah,
Maybe ask her to recount when and where she last saw her daughter. That might make her force her to think where.
Well, you already asked that question, but sure, maybe she'll give a different response.
Yeah.
And maybe that'll be telling if she says a different story every time. Okay, I'll ask her to recount when and where she last saw her daughter.
She was here. I only turned away for a moment. I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her.
Well, I can't seem to do anything to snap her out of this, so I'll say I'll do my best and bid her goodbye for now.
You are an angel. Truly you are.
I'm really not sure what we can do there, honestly. That's a bit of a curious one. I don't want to just force anything in that one, but... a stained shirt. What kind of armor does Lohse have?
Not a lot at the moment, actually. I should see if I can equip her a bit better.
Sent that over to her.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
That's slightly better. I'm going to see if I've got anything in my inventory I can quickly give her, but I don't think I do.
Sure. I'm going to investigate these barrels up here. Oh. Well, depending on how much Lohse can carry, we could give her a water barrel so that she could create a surface.
Yeah, that would be useful.
Just have a look in these barrels. Nope, nothing in there. Nothing in there. Ooh, crafty weaponry, the shiv. I'll take that one. I think I've already got it. I will move this barrel across to you if you'd like.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
There you go. She can pop that in there.
Pick that up.
Right, let's go ahead and have a look at crafty weaponry, the shiv. I think we've already read this one, actually. A word of advice to the unarmed. Find a sharp piece of metal, wrap one end in cloth, now you have a shiv. You're no longer unarmed. Hooray!
We got two recipes for that, so it wasn't...
Yeah, that was actually pretty good. I am definitely keeping... Well, actually, we don't really need to keep all of the crafting ones, do we?
Yeah. Did we ever ask that lady, like, why people won't help her?
Yeah, she said people turn cold.
Nah.
I think was her response.
I couldn't remember quite what she said to that.
Where is the backpack with all of the crafting books in? Maybe we've sold them. Maybe we've sold them. Never mind.
I've got a backpack that I took off Red.
Does it have crafting books in it?
Let me see.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
It's got a couple of staffs in it though, which are actually better for Lohse.
Oh yeah, hand them over to Lohse.
Out and she can have that.
I think mostly we've been using him to carry all of the really useful stuff to sell.
Yeah.
As soon as you're ready, we'll head up these stairs.
Okie dokes.
Hold them out of the ladder. Let me know when you're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Okay.
Hop up the ladder and I'll follow.
Wow, I climbed those stairs with some conviction. So does Lohse, actually. My lord, as does Beast. You honestly, as much as you waddle when you climb the stairs because you're a lizard, you look the most normal of all of us. It looked like you were using your feet to push yourself up. Bran and Beast looked like they were just pulling themselves up with their arms. They weren't using their feet at all. They were just hoisting themselves up. I mean, that seems to make sense a little bit more for Beast, because he does actually look like he's got 98% of all of his muscle is in his arms. Also his beard.
That's what dwarves are like, though.
Yep.
Muscles in his beard.
I was wondering if you were going to pick up on that. Would you like to have Lohse talk with Manchester Yarrow?
That might
I think
be good, actually,
because
yeah.
she's human, it makes sense to try and have the humans speak with the humans in cases.
I'm looking for an inmate. He wears a large bronze ring with a dragon stamped into it. Name of Migo.
Did we not kill Migo?
No, I don't believe we have. In fact, I do seem to remember that he's at a part of the island that we haven't yet been to.
Okay.
That we had gone to as in the early access. I seem to remember.
Oh, right,
Migo.
okay.
Have you seen him?
I'll say I haven't. No, that's why she's looking for him.
None of your business, inmate. Find me if you hear of a Migo. Otherwise, don't waste my time.
Oh, wow, that's kind of rude. I mean, honestly, I was kind of expecting that. We are the inmates after all. We don't get to ask the questions.
No, we don't. Oh, well.
Murderous Geist. Got a bit of a journal update there. Would you like to read this one?
Yeah, that'd be great. So we met a Magister Yarrow who wants to find a sorcerer named Migo.
Murderous Geist kind of gives a lot away. The title of that quest
it's
gives a lot away. I wonder what she's holding. And she's got those giant books. I wonder what crazy things we'd be able to get off the Magisters.
We could try and steal stuff off them. I don't know whether I'll be able to.
I mean,
turns
I
around
could
a
have a
lot.
word with her. Let me see if I can grab her attention. Hello. You're using Lohse, by the way.
Oh. That's a very, very bad idea. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, I can pickpocket. I can try.
Okay. Well, she had a lot more to say about Migo this time.
Oh, that's good.
More of a description of Migo, actually. Have you found anything interesting on it?
She's got gold, beer, poison flask, a Magister's key.
Okay, you might want to skedaddle immediately then, because you're going to have those things on you, and I can only assume that a Magister is going to be very annoyed if they catch you. So yeah, as soon as you're done there, you can just you're grabbing everything. Oh my lord, Ladyshelab, it's the best rogue. Oh my goodness! If I am ever playing D&D, I am definitely gonna have
running
her
so
rogue.
far away.
She is everything a rogue ever needs to be. My goodness. Okay, well, I'm gonna see if she has anything to trade at this point. It's like, yes, do you have anything to trade? No, you don't. Very well, that's fine. I guess some people don't have things to trade. You need to stop sneaking when you're running in front of people, though.
All right, okay.
I'm going to apologize and say I haven't seen him. Oh, she called me useless.
Oh, I'm going to try and listen in.
I will, indeed.
Well, the main thing of interest there is that we've got a nice big fat key to somewhere.
Yep. She's realized she's been robbed. She's screaming to the heavens. Very emotive following the robbery. And that's that. She just sat up there now looking around.
Come out, wherever you are.
That was quite interesting, actually.
No,
that tactic of...
She's running towards us.
Okay, I'll let her talk with me if she wants.
I'm running away.
No, she's wandering around. She's going to talk. I mean, I want her to have a look and then decide, nah, you haven't got my things. You had to see me first. Yep,
He
no.
hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
No, she just doesn't seem to care. Okay, you made off with it.
Yeah, we're done. I just need to not go near there again. La la la.
Yep. Okay, well, head up that little stairs because there is a mirror over here that I fancy talking to.
Hang on, I'm just trying to see where you are. I've run so far away.
I'm actually fairly close. If you go round that fireplace, sorry, I should have been a little bit more clear about where I was. I assumed it would be fairly easy for you to see me. I'm on the map as the blue diamond. I should be the only blue diamonds on the map.
Oh, I see where you are. Sorry about that.
There you go. Oh, that's fine.
Listening in.
Let me know when you've caught up.
Caught up.
Wow, that barbarian option is kind of cold. But I think I'm actually going to take it. I'm just going to cock my head.
You are so mean.
How can you stand it?
Say there's nothing I can't stand. No, I'm going to...
You don't have any
I think
flesh.
Talking about the collar. I think she's talking about the collar in particular.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, ask her what she means.
This collar, it's choking the life from me.
Her hands move again to her throat. She seems to try to make space between her neck and the collar, but there's no space to be made.
Wow, actually, that's actually pretty bad because it doesn't look like, I thought she was just, being rather dramatic, but okay. All right. Maybe I'll try and pry it off. Wow. I
dear.
She might die. Okay. There's nothing I can do though, so I feel bad about just watching now. Oh my lord!
No,
I think someone may be about to die. I just thought she was being dramatic.
So cold today.
Says the person who steals literally everything off everyone forever, even when they haven't got anything.
Especially if they're magisters.
Or, prisoners in a cell, just like us. No honor among sorcerers. But I did find a new crafting book.
Oh, nice.
A word or advice to the unarmed. Find a stick or a branch. Tie a sharp piece of rock to one end. Or do the same with a sharp piece of metal. Now you've got a simple axe. You're no longer unarmed.
The only people I've robbed have been people who've been cheeky to us and magisters.
What about that lady in the cell, the lizard, who was terribly afraid? And you took all of her gold?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and her.
Yes.
I was just testing out my thieving skills.
Oh,
she
I see.
didn't need
gold.
Anyway, you can't really use gold around here,
We do.
We'll need it on the outside.
Oh, I love the way that you're justifying it. Marvelous. Clearly an accomplished thief.
Oh, no. I've started a conversation just by standing near these guys.
Oh, yes, we do.
I'm caught up.
Okay.
Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house.
All right, then.
Chuff to you, Chief. Here are your cards. You're up first.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
I gotta play my hand.
Quite the hand, Freshy. Unfortunately, 2 is less than 5, and that's how many purples I've got. I reckon that makes me the winner. I'll be having your fee then.
Furrow my brow and say that's impossible, he's clearly cheating. Or raise an eyebrow, is that how this works?
Didn't he say the first hand was on the house anyway?
Yeah. Okay, let's say is this how... I can't raise an eyebrow, I don't have any eyebrows.
Oh.
I wouldn't even if I had flesh. I'm a lizard. They don't have eyebrows.
Maybe you're wiggling the bucket.
Okay, I'll wiggle the bucket.
I'm sure the Reds told ya. No one gets along without paying the interment fee. So, let's make this easy. Empty your pockets.
Scholar, suggest there must be a compromise that'll satisfy you both.
To be sure, Chief. Pay up and you get to keep your eyes.
Don't have any eyes.
Sounds pretty satisfying, doesn't it?
I'll say I won't hand over. I think we're going to have to fight. I'm sorry, Aavak.
Hooray! We get to kill things. I mean, oh, that's such a shame.
I know. I'm not going to hand over what's rightfully mine.
We'll see about that, Freshy.
Fight. I approve. Oh, all 3 of them? That's more than I was hoping we'd have to deal with.
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's see. What kind of armor have they got? They've got a reasonable amount, actually. All of them do. I'm gonna have a quick look at them. I'm gonna examine. Character has no talents. Okay, well, moderate stats. They're not going to pose much of a threat to us at this point, I don't think.
Okay, that's fine. We're probably meant to find these guys as soon as we start, to be honest.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised.
We've done like the whole island.
What am I currently wielding? I'm wielding my... yeah, I'm wielding my wands. So, I'm going to equip my second wand as well. Currently got my drained wand. And I will equip my bear windle, my poison wand. There we go. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit him with an attack if I can. Is there any way that I can get this to land? Not easily, unfortunately. That is quite unfortunate. Is there... No. Oop, wrong button. I'm going to have to move one tile over. Try again. Yes, yes, I've got you. There we go.
Nicely done. Got him burning.
Oh, nasty.
Mosquito swarm. That sucks. Okay, Lohse's turn. I can encourage everyone. That would be a good thing to do.
What does that do exactly?
Increases everyone's stats.
Okay.
I'll yield to none.
Oh, I didn't get encouraged. That's
You're too far
scallywaggery, that is.
away.
Scallywaggery.
And I can do hail, but that would chill and that would turn off the burning. So I'm just going to do an electric attack on Ralvo. Hopefully it won't hit snow on the way.
Nice. He's now shocked as well. He's actually going down pretty fast.
And then that's all she can do.
Oh, yikes.
Being so mean to Lohse.
I know. Scallywags, a lot of them. Right, I'm going to move a point down here. Then I'm going to use my... think I should be able to hit through both of them. There we go.
Oh, well done.
Almost removed all of their armor. And I'm going to get rid of the fire. Unfortunately, there's no easy way for me to do it where it's not going to also put him out as well. Actually, no. There is a spot that I can try and focus it on. Let's try that. There we go. That should...
Burning removed by wet. Perfect.
Doesn't seem to have caught Lohse, unfortunately, though. Oh, no, actually, she's warm now, not burning. Good.
Okay, I'm going to do a ricochet shot on the guy in front of me.
Okay. Nice. Very nice. That's taken away all of their armor.
Then I'm going to shoot Ralvo and kill him.
Alright. Spend 3 AP to get all the way over there, but that's not really what I want to do. 2 AP to get there. Not sure this is going to work, but we'll see. Can I? Yes, I can. Haha!
Chicken!
Chickened!
Chicken!
Best spell in the game. Oh, wow. That was a
Nice
huge
attack
amount of
roll,
damage
cheater.
there.
Everyone's beating up on
really not
Lohse.
good. I know.
But she has the least armor, probably, because she's not very well equipped right now.
Yeah.
I don't think Hail Strike would work too well.
She's only got 9 HP. You could probably just hit her with whatever magic attack you've got there. Yeah, there you go.
Hit her with my staff.
Right, move out of the fire if I were you. Unless we're still fighting someone. Are we?
Yeah,
oh, yeah. Oh, the chicken. Yes.
Yeah, the
Yes,
chicken.
the chicken. I forgot about him because he's a chicken.
Okay, so... I don't think I have enough points to do anything there, so...
That's fine. Oh, dread. Beast got hurt again. Okay, let's just get in there and attack. Do a bit of damage, and we will enter in there. If the chicken tries to move out of that area, it's going to be hurt. Right, move out of the burning if I were you as fast as possible.
Okay. Oh, Lohse, don't move in. Okay. Right, let's just bedroll it for a sec, and it should get everyone's health back up.
Getting to grab a bit of things, grab a bit of the blood off the surfaces, but yeah, bed rolling. Good idea. Okay, well, that
grenade.
didn't go so bad. Some gold, some logs. Also got a slug's axe. Okay. A jug, useless. We've got some gold, though. I'm going to send the axe to Lohse, though, just so she has a physical option.
Yeah, that would be good.
A repair hammer, I'm going to give that one to you, so you've also got one. Mug of wine, I'm going to set that to Beast because Beast. Bottle of water, going to give that one to Lohse. Empty jar of honey. Well, that's kind of useless, but I guess I'll take it. Is there anything else here? A poison flask, I approve. Also an identifying glass. I can possibly sell it to someone. Okay. That wasn't actually too bad. That was actually a fairly easy fight at this point for us because we're so highly leveled, I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to pop up this
easy.
ladder if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
Got some water up here. And we've also got Brother Bayer, a dwarf. I don't remember this area from the early access, so it might be something that's been added to it.
Overtake and devour us all.
Okay, I'm going to have Beast have a talk with him.
Ooh.
He calls up?
Yeah.
Okay, this doesn't look nice.
Son.
Okay. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm going to say challenge the priest. Has Beast offended him in some way?
I'm not offended by the beast. No matter how foul that name feels to my lips. Just disappointed.
Oh.
Ooh.
He turns his attention to Beast himself, whose face looks oddly blank, given his usual rambunctious demeanor.
See, his father.
Did you think your merry band could try to toss Justinia into the sea and the clouds would turn to rainbows? A storm of your making still rages, and whenever word of your deeds reaches her ears, lightning strikes. When your flunkies scream for revolution, I know what they're really screaming for, Beast. And I know it's dwarven blood being shed.
Someone had to stand up to Justinia. Not all of us are like you religious types. You fold up your hands and pray. Like that's going to feed the hungry and bathe the young. I'm not given to prayer. I just get things done.
I would sooner implore Duna to intervene than to leave behind a trail of crimson limbs for the innocent to clean away.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, the things he's saying do have a certain weight, and I don't know. Kind of. I mean, I haven't seen what they're talking about, so I don't know if his perception of the situation is quite as grim or rather the situation is quite as grim as he perceives it to be. But at the same time, I mean, he says stuff that makes sense to me.
The priest collects himself. His eyes still burn, but his words are ice.
May the Seven bless you, Beast.
Wow. That is super harsh. I feel really sorry for Beast. He seems to be dwarven Marmite, basically.
Yeah, he's in the middle of a big revolution by the seams of it. I think, though, we might need to wrap up soon.
Yeah. Do you want to head on down? We can wrap up just a little bit further away from the potential Magister seeing you when we log back in and forget that you actually stole all of his stuff.
Yeah, that's very true. We don't want to go right past her.
Okay, I think here's a good spot. We actually did quite a bit in this episode. We have got a new companion, Lohse, who I must say has managed to do quite well with that. Was that just a stained vest? Wow.
Yeah, just a stained vest. She's got barely any armor because we didn't take any off Red to give to her.
I wonder if we could move things around, but we can do that in the next episode, certainly. But I hope you've enjoyed and are happy to see the return of Divinity. We will try to get it up much more frequently on our channels going forward, but that is it for us. So from myself and everyone else, I'm sure, do take care, everyone.
And keep being awesome.